also a practicing artist and an academic. I am an assistant professor with the Department of Sculpture, Faculty of Visual Arts, Rabindra Bharati University. I'm very excited to be a part of the Bengal Biennale. I'm one of the participating artists, and I have responded to the site that I have been shown and where I will be installing my works. It's an old Bengali middle class house, very beautiful. I'll be showing three sets of works. One is a life-size metal cast of a tree trunk. The second is a set of 10 drawings and called ruptures, and there'll be a set of sculptural objects based on tools that were at one point of time used at construction sites. Now, these are like disparate data communicating with each other in building a sense of what I call a sense of history, of archaeology, and also of anthropology. Now, they percolate in the form of structures, in the form of textures, and in the form of objects, also in the form of spaces, and they come with their psychological associations. So it is like looking at the past from the standpoint of the present, and in a way claiming the past as alive. The tree trunk that I'll be showing is called vestige, which is actually a remnant of what was there. It looks almost like an object that has come up from the Natural History Museum, and the set of objects, they are like ethnographic objects, and the drawings are based on, texturally, they are based on archaeological drawings. My practice at times, it begins with drawings, and then it finally moves to sculptural objects. At times, from the sculptural objects, it again comes back to drawing. So the practice is located somewhere between the practice of drawing and sculptural objects, and it's kind of a dialogue between the drawing and the object. So often I exhibit both the drawing and the sculpture in kind of in sort of reflecting on the dialogue between the two, and which holds the essence of my practice. I've been trained as a sculptor, and thereby these sculptural processes are very important to me. I often use them as statements. I take, there are times when I get excited by an object which is not of much significance to others. So then the whole process is focused on how to bounce back that happiness and to convey it to others. I make that object, go through certain sculptural processes, and in the process it gets transformed into a very special object, and that is my way of conveying my excitement about the object, my excitement about that moment of discovering the object and then conveying it to others.